Good morning, people. Hello, gents. Gentlemen, don't hurt yourself loving someone else. I'm going to say it again. Don't hurt yourself loving someone else. AKA, the simping need to stop. Okay, your girl went off and be with another guy. It's life, okay? Now, I don't have empathy for you. You are human. You are gonna get hurt. And trust me, I've been there. I understand. But everybody's gonna tell you, this is what society's gonna tell you. Go to the gym, get over it. So what? People change, blah, 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 blah. And they're all that is true. But I understand you're hurting. I understand where you are in life. And I understand what you're going through. But with that being said, let it be a lesson to you that you don't need to be out here hurting yourself, loving someone. Now, there's a lot of ways one can hurt themselves loving someone. Of course, let's talk first. Physically, you're too busy trying to love somebody. You are working a lot of hours. You're going hard on your body because you need the money to try to make that person happy. You're spending money to please the other person. Well, if I don't buy her this, if I don't do that, if I don't do that, she's gonna find somebody else. So what? Let her be somebody else's problem. Stop hurting yourself, overworking yourself. That way you can please a woman. And there's so many other ways you can hurt yourself trying to love somebody. Yes, of course it can be emotionally. Of course it can be financially. You know, kind of like I said, you're working, you put all that hours in, you're beating yourself up, but financially, you're using all your money and resource in order to love someone, in order to get somebody to love you. I always say this in my channel. Loving is easy and should be easy. Relationship should be easy. You know, oh, relationship is so hard. Marriage is so hard. I'm trying everything. If you have to force anything that you do in life, if you have to force it, it is not for you. If you get mad that you always have to come in late and they don't want you to come in late, you know, you have to sneak out of the window or type of stuff. It's not worth it. You need to be in a relationship, or you need to be in something where it is very, very mutual and very natural. It gotta be very natural. So, do not hurt yourself loving someone. And guess what? You don't need to hurt yourself loving someone. If somebody loves you, they shouldn't want you to be hurting yourself in order to love them, in order to make them happy. You see, that's the problem today. That's why you have a lot of entitled people. Oh, if you love me, he need to do this, he need to do that, he need to be making this type of money, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I get it. People have their preference in life and whatnot. But I'm here to tell you, stop chasing. You know, stop chasing the unnecessary stuff. If a woman like you, like I always say, it should be little to zero effort. You don't need to hurt yourself loving someone. You need to stop hurting yourself loving someone. You need to love yourself. And I understand for some of your situation is too late. I'm talking about the married man. Up here, I gotta love her because I cannot afford a divorce right now. I cannot afford separation right now. I cannot afford to start over, buy no house and all that stuff. Blah 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 blah. Excuse me. So you are forced in a relationship where you have to do a lot of stuff in order to keep the other person happy. That's a lot of men today are miserable, they are stuck, they know that they do not want to go home, they want to stay out, they want to work longer because they cannot stand their wives, you know, because they are stuck in that relationship, they are stuck in that marriage. And then vice versa, you got men who, yes, they are stuck in that marriage, but for it to be cheaper, and they're trying their best to avoid any type of divorce or anything. So they basically doing damn near everything their wife okay with, and of course, the wife is happy, but them they mad or they angry or they sad inside. So it's like stop hurting yourself emotionally, you know. Oh, it's your time, man. Stop hurting yourself emotionally, loving somebody else. Don't do that, you know. It is just better to just stay single now and then and to just be by yourself, and it would help you understand what I mean by that. Alright, but it's just wild out there, and shame on those women who like to take advantage of men that will use them, take advantage of everything. But don't hurt yourself loving someone, guys. Alright? Don't do it. Don't hurt yourself loving someone. You know, you have to love yourself. Don't try too hard to love someone. Never beg nobody to stay. You know, it's why it is. At the end of the day, even if it's divorce, it's why it is. As long as you've been trying to avoid it, depending what to do, where she do something where you can be like, I'll never look at you again. And you know what? Let her go. Okay? Just let it go. Alright? Because it's not worth it, man. Women not worth it today. And I start with the highest respect. So, because I am very so sleepy, I'm not gonna hold you any longer. I'm just gonna leave you with this: that don't hurt yourself loving someone else.